Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we are diving into something absolutely massive. We're literally sitting right in the middle of a colossal shift in how value is created and how wealth is built. The material we're looking at today points to this growing fracture in our digital world. They call it the Great AI Divide. And look, this isn't just about some shiny new software update. No, it's a completely new way of operating in the modern economy. So we're going to break down exactly what that means for you using the clear-cut information from our source text. Let's get right into it. Now, there is a crazy contrast happening out there right now. Think about it. Most people are logging on, typing in a funny prompt, maybe having the AI write a goofy poem about their dog, right? They're using AI for fun. They're treating this unbelievable revolutionary tech like a toy. But there's a smaller group, and they're treating that exact same blinking cursor as a serious wealth-building tool. This right here. This is the divide. It's this quiet realization just hiding in plain sight. While the masses are totally distracted by the novelty and entertainment value, a select few are actively monetizing it. And our source material makes a really bold claim about this. This is the biggest opportunity of the decade. Period. We're not talking about some quick fad or a temporary loophole that's going to dry up next year. No, this is the defining economic opportunity of the 2020s. Think back to the early days of the internet, or when smartphones first dropped. Those were massive resets, right? The people who caught on early set themselves up for the next 10 years. That is exactly the level of urgency we're dealing with today. The window to get on the profitable side of this divide is open right now. So the crucial point is this. Businesses do not care if work is done manually or with AI. They just don't. They only care about results. And man, that completely shatters this old school belief that hard work has to mean grinding out long hours manually. In the corporate world, or if you're a freelancer, your value isn't measured by how much you sweat over a blank screen. It's measured by the quality and speed of your output. If AI helps you draft an amazing proposal in 20 minutes instead of 3 hours, well, your client loves the proposal. They don't care about the clock. The market rewards the result, completely independent of how you got there. Okay, let's dive into this. 4 ways to profit with ChatGPT. Let's look at exactly how this is playing out in the real world based on the practical avenues outlined in our source. The first method outlined here is content writing. We're talking blogs, captions, scripts, emails, literally the lifeblood of digital marketing today. Every brand and local business absolutely needs an endless stream of this stuff to survive online. And usually, writing it all out was a massive, time-consuming bottleneck. But as our source points out, AI tools like ChatGPT let you write faster than ever before. It totally wipes out blank page syndrome. One single person can suddenly generate, refine, and pump out high-quality campaigns at just an unbelievable speed. That velocity, that is your competitive advantage. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how this speed directly fuels the freelance economy. Method number 2 is freelancing. People are using AI to write killer resumes, whip up months of social media posts in an afternoon, and just act as an infinite brainstorming partner. The key here is that they can help clients faster and get paid online. Remember what we said? Clients care about results. If you can take on twice as many clients and deliver in half the time because AI is doing the heavy lifting, well, your earning potential absolutely skyrockets. It totally changes the math of freelance work. Which leads us right into method number 3, YouTube automation. Look, anyone who has tried to grow a channel knows the grind. You need video ideas, scripts, titles, descriptions. It usually takes a whole team of researchers and SEO experts. But the source text points out a game-changing reality here. AI can handle every single step of that process, from finding a viral idea to scripting out the actual words, all the way to writing a title that gets clicks. Because of this, one person can run an entire content page completely alone. The barrier to entry for running a profitable media property is basically zero now, if you know how to direct the AI. The fourth and final path is honestly maybe the most transformative one for you personally. It's using AI to learn high-income skills, things like copywriting, marketing, business, and coding. Historically, mastering these took years of expensive schooling or just brutal trial and error. That's why they pay so well. But the source gives us the cheat code. AI makes learning those skills incredibly fast and easy. It's like having a world-class tutor right in your pocket. You can literally ask ChatGPT to explain a complex coding concept to you like you're a 5-year-old. You're not just getting the AI to do the work, you're using it to dramatically accelerate your own human intelligence. All right, we've explored the opportunity. We've gone through the 4 methods. But here's the truth. And I really want to slow down for a second here, because the tone of our source text shifts, and it's important we do too. We have to look at the other side of this coin. Because with every huge leap in tech, there are very real consequences for people who choose not to adopt. This isn't just a fun chance to get ahead anymore.
It's rapidly becoming a matter of pure workforce survival.
AI won't replace everyone. People using AI will replace people who don't. Let that sink in for a minute. That is the core thesis of everything we've discussed today. There's so much fear out there that machines are just going to wipe out jobs entirely, but our source cuts right through that fear. The software isn't going to walk into your office and steal your chair, but another person, a human who has mastered those 4 methods and produces results 10 times faster than you by using ChatGPT, that person absolutely will replace you if you refuse to adapt. So the divide is drawn. The tools are out there totally free, and the market has made its choice. It only cares about the results you can produce. Which side of the divide will you be on? The source material leaves us with one incredibly provocative question. Will you ignore this technology or use it to build your future? It really is a binary choice. You can keep using it for fun or ignore it completely and risk being replaced by someone who didn't. Or you can step across that divide, harness this unprecedented tool, and start building your future right now. The opportunity of the decade is waiting for your answer. Thanks so much for tuning into this explainer. Catch you next time.